Hi, and welcome to XR for Work. This is the show where we explore the immersive platforms for your business and professional use. My name is Rick, and I'm your host here at XR for Work. Today, we are bringing you an update on a platform we explored just over a month ago called Remio. Now, Remio is, I think, a unique platform in that its focus is on training and team building. And as such, they've taken a unique position of providing gaming platforms within their business environment to focus again on that team building element of collaboration that is so sorely challenged during this time during the pandemic. So we want to give you an update on some of the changes at Remio and with their platform. First, don't forget to reach out to us at xrforwork@gmail.com. Join us on our Facebook page, the XR for Work group, and follow us on Twitter at XR for Work. Okay, now let's get started. This is a quick overview. If you want the full overview of Remio, just find that video earlier in our video list here. Like I said, about a month ago, just look up team building and engagement and you'll find Remio. But today we want to talk about some of the updates that have recently been published on the Remio platform. And I'll let the video run on the side here while I talk through it. One of the things you'll notice is Remio is a side-loaded app at present. And so you actually reach out to the Remio team and they work with you in setting up your engagement. There's the ability to do kind of a one and done team building session, or you can actually set up a mansion for your team to meet in and use perpetually if you'd like, and work with Remio throughout their development cycle. As they add new things, you'll get new things for your team. But they've sent me a recent update to the mansion, and here's where you land in the large common room in this very pleasant kind of tropical location. You have the basketball and Frisbee court. And again, you know, I really found this sense of kind of social community building and play very, very compelling. And their vision is to be able to mix, you know, the work and play in one common space. And so as you go across the common room, you come into the project planning room. And, you know, you use the very familiar sticky note whiteboard combination. You can go through here, add your sticky notes. And this capability has evolved a bit from when we were in there about a month ago. So just kind of playing with the different color sticky notes. And now, depending on the section of the project board you're standing in, your sticky note will go right there. And then you can actually reach out and grab and move it so that if you were cascading notes as you would during a project, they can be moved, but otherwise they land, boom, right there on the board. Okay, and so we'll leave here in just a minute. I had to go check and look in this basket and see if there was any goodies in there, but nope, no goodies. One of the things that they've added back into the room is the mirror. Now, you'll notice right away that if you're not familiar with Remio, that the avatar is maybe a little different than what you've experienced in other places. And I want to go find that section and pause it there for just a moment so we can talk about this and their design decisions. And again, remember, this is all about team building and sharing. And so the Remio group wanted everyone to be able to, number one, step away from body type and body image, and also to have, frankly, a laugh at each other's expense. And I find it actually rather engaging. They said that their model was kind of based on the whole Big Hero 6, which I think was a Disney animated feature. You can see the whiteboard over there in the one. Now, we come to the section where you have the private rooms. And in the private rooms now, they've added these stacking blocks. And again, if any of you have been to team building events, you know that some of the exercises kind of tend to involve sometimes blocks and building certain architecture. You'll put 4 people in this room and perhaps 4 people in the other private room. And they need to plan to maybe build the tallest structure or the broadest structure, or balance the most number of blocks on top of one another. And again, that becomes a whole team building activity. And then these toy guns are also used over in the paintball area. So there's a little bit of practice here if the teams are getting ready to go into the paintball area to get used to handling the various different types of guns. And then one of the new games that they've added is an archery game, or an archery tower defense game. And so, of course, they added some bows and arrows, again, to prepare the group to kind of get used to the mechanic before maybe they would go into the game. And again, each of these 4 private rooms, once you enter into them, the conversation or the sound is contained within that space, and the others in other areas aren't able to hear that. Now, again, there's the whiteboard that's certainly available. Now, this is totally new from where we were before. And this is the team building hub, the game room, I guess you'd call it, where there are now 8 experiences, whereas when we were here before, there were 4. And so they've more than doubled. And also here in the boardroom, or the presentation room, you now have the capability to present PDFs. And so just to kind of give you a sense, you have this huge screen up in front of the boardroom, and you can bring your PDF in, load it up, and actually present from here off on the side of the boardroom to the other participants. And they have 2 kind of preloaded here that just talks first about Remio, and then the second one actually talks about some of the Remio games and some of the mechanics that are used in them. So again, the idea is you would, again, single use if you wish, or for longer extended use, bring your team in here for a 4 or 8 hour team building session where you can have project planning, you can work on a whiteboard, you can do your presentations, you can shoot baskets in between, and you can also go in and play paintball, tower defense, hide and seek, and those things that actually bring a sense of community, shared experience, and also help the team take measured risks together and struggle together, kind of outside the context of work, and really help build those relationships. And so again, we see some of the new places, the yoga location, which is this kind of just very peaceful island floating out there with these idyllic, peaceful settings. But I think we're actually going to go in, and I'm going to show you a little bit about one of the new titles that are available in bullet time. Now, one of the other things that the Remio team does is they actually add in some games that are available in the Oculus store. It's an Oculus headset that you'd be using when you're in Remio. And so if each of the participants had a copy of Topgolf in their account, or Remio made it available through this process, you could all go into the Topgolf lounge or go into the Pro Putt courses and play Pro Putt. And so they're really leveraging some of the popular games and titles that are available out there also for the team building space. But they've made 5 of their own: the hide and seek, the tower defense, the paintball, bullet time, and yoga. And we're going to jump into bullet time, which kind of is this mix of Tron and Star Wars a little bit. So you can kind of see this very neon grid-like structure, but you also have your laser sabers and these cylinders are being kind of fired at you. And you would obviously be in here again with other players. And you can block these with your hands, with your lightsabers. And you would be in here as a team, maybe 4 or 5 of you, all kind of battling the bullets, if you will, together. And so that's really it. Again, wanted to just kind of show that this is a platform that continues to evolve and grow. And again, one of those things that I'm very, very excited about in terms of watching it expand. So hope you found this useful. Go check out Remio, and I'll see you in the metaverse. Bye now.